You're at the London Film Museum in Covent Garden for Armit's annual tasting, and this is just a great opportunity for our clients, both trades and private clients, to come and see some of our old favourites, but especially some of our new wines and new agencies that we're here to launch today.
This is an event that we look forward to every year. It's a wonderful chance for us to showcase what we've been up to for the last 12 months and to get a bit of a flavour about where we are trying to take this business in years ahead.
Because we were at the London Film Museum, we wanted to link in with the wine producers' favourite films. So in the tasting booklet you have the producer's name and then their favourite film and why it's their favourite film. It gives a bit of personality.
We chose Skyfall because it's modern, it's stylish, it's British and it's bang up to date, just like our wines.
Armit's always been very well known as an iconic Italian specialist, but we've really been working on making the Italian list more complete, giving more depth, bringing on wines from the slightly smaller, lesser known regions of Italy.
Newcomers like us, Agricola, Punica, winery in Sardinia, so it's not so obvious to have a wine from Sardinia. Armit, you can say they are very traditional, but they also look for new things, which is very interesting for me. I choose Big Wednesday. Big Wednesday was the movie about surfing, about the new generation in California, and there's a lot of similarities with Sardinia. That's why I choose it.
I just had a walk through earlier this morning, and there's some really interesting wines, and the quality of the ones I recognize, really big names, as being fairly new. I think we're in great company. The movie we selected was Gone with the Wind, because it's really timeless and impeccably crafted. It's very much our philosophy on Delair. It's the way we want to make the wines.
I think Armit's always pick a beautiful venue, and I think it fits with the wines. It's a quality venue, quality wines, quality people, and that's what makes it worth coming over for.
Well, it's amazing for us. It's a premium fine wine specialist in the UK. We've been working with them now for 6-7 years, more or less, and we're very happy. We're very excited because, well, this evening we are showing back vintages from Rioja Alta, so we have Grand Reservas from the 90s and the 80s. We've chosen Singing in the Rain. We think it's one of the most famous musicals ever made, and for us as well, La Rioja Alta is an international point of reference in the crafting of high quality wines, and we think that really much with us.
This afternoon is going to be incredibly exciting. There's a type of farming called biodynamic farming, and I think a lot of people slightly misunderstand what biodynamics is all about. So we have 4 producers from around the world who are explaining their philosophy about biodynamic farming.
Querciabella is one of the pioneers of the organic and biodynamic movement in Italy, and it was interesting to take part in a panel where we shared perspectives. It was more than a seminar, it was a conversation. I think that's what was most interesting.
We've got everyone from gastropubs to Michelin-star restaurants. We have head sommeliers, bar guys, head waiters. We have wine buyers for bigger groups. As a business, we're evolving every year to bring in new customer types.
You could never include everything, but I think you get a very good idea of the diversity that is to be found within the Armit portfolio. It's a wide range.
But today we've had over 500 people. They've tasted over 150 wines. Whether everyone has tasted every wine, I would doubt, but some have had a good go. And they've been able to taste a lot of old favourites, of course, but also new vintages from established producers and a lot of new producers that we're bringing to London for the very first time.
We love having our producers here. We can go on ad nauseum about how lovely our wines are, but actually when you have the person behind the wine, it brings so much more personality to it.
It's an exciting tasting to be a part of because they receive feedback from wine lovers, from the people that are ultimately the ambassadors of our wines. So having the opportunity to tell them our story firsthand is an amazing opportunity because they're the ones that are ultimately passing it on to the general public.
We are not just pouring the wine, we have a chance to say a few words, and it's a good way of tying relationships. You are selling your culture, not just wine.